I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am back with another video, back with another Valentine set. Yes, y'all, we're still in the season and I'm back with another one, okay? So for this one, I'm gonna be doing a yellow V French with some those Convo candy hearts. It's gonna be fun. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The tips that I have on are Nail House's 3XL square tips. However, I did cut them down a bit because I wanted to go shorter this time around. And the acrylic powder that I am using is Mia Secret's Cover Pink. Yes, she's back. Y'all have been asking about it for forever. And like I told you guys in the previous video, I just ran out of it a while back. It is one of my OGs that you guys some of y'all may know that I used it all the time, every single video. However, I've been obsessed recently, like I said, with Nail House's covers, and I ran out of the Mia Secret Cover Pink, so I never really ordered it again. And yeah, but it's back, and yeah, I'm gonna be using that for the base of all of these nails. And also I am using Nail House's size 16 Kolinsky brush, as well as their monomer as always. Actually, too, though, I am using Nail House's Pro Monomer. So I've never tried their Pro Monomer before, and it's my first time trying it out recently, and I actually love it. I love their standard monomer, and this one's even better. The difference between this one, their Pro Monomer, and their standard monomer is this Pro one here, it's not as strong at all, and first of all, the standard one wasn't that strong either, so this one's not as strong at all either. I could barely smell it, and it is lightly scented, as well as I feel like it just, I don't know, it makes the acrylic consistency a little bit better in my opinion. Yeah, so I do highly recommend Nail House's monomer in general, period. And I don't notice the difference between the dry time either. So between the Pro and the standard, the thing that I noticed the most is just how buttery, how even more buttery it makes the acrylic, even more than the regular standard, as well as how it's not as strong smelling either, and it's lightly scented, so I honestly can barely smell it, and I'm not being extra. I've smelled some strong acrylics, and this one's not strong at all. Their standard one, like I said, was not strong at all either, and this one is even less strong than that, if that makes sense. So I don't want to ramble, but I do highly recommend it, as well as anyone interested in shopping Nail House. Their link to their sites in the description below, and you guys can use my code Porche at checkout to save money on your orders. Also, too, y'all, even though I don't want to be too long-winded in the beginning of the video, however, since we're on the topic of Nail House, I did want to tell y'all that some of you may know from my previous video that they did add some solid regular colors to the Valentine collection along with the glitters. They are still very pretty, as well as I'm super excited. For those of you who may have not seen my community tab post, Nail House is going to be bringing back the acrylic powder Purple Rain, which was one of their OG acrylic powders or acrylic colors, and I'm super excited because I've never been able to get my hands on it, because the girls always snatch that one up because it's super popular. As well as, along with bringing back that color, they are going to be restocking all of their cover powders, which I'm super excited for as well, because I've been stalking their site almost every single day waiting for those covers to come back in stock, because as you guys know, I'm running out of malt. I need some more buff acrylic. I just need a lot of covers from them, and they've all been out of stock for some time now, and I've been waiting, and that is why you guys see that I brought the Mia Secret back. But yeah, I've been waiting. So they're going to be doing all of that. They're going to be restocking the covers, as well as bringing back Purple Rain this Friday. What is that? February 3rd? Yes, this Friday, February 3rd. And by the time you guys see this, a day would have passed, because I think I'm posting this Saturday the 4th. So that, yeah, Friday the 3rd, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, they'll be bringing back they'll be restocking, and that is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm super excited. I'm going to be on the website ready, okay? Because the girls be snatching up Purple Rain, and I need those covers, so I'm ready. So I wanted to let y'all know. Y'all know I got y'all. I'm always going to bring y'all the nail house news, so that y'all can be the first to know. However, because I am posting this video on a Saturday and not tomorrow, Friday, it will be a day after. However, I'm sure, I don't know if Purple Rain will still be in stock. However, I did make a community tab post about it like a day ago, which would have been 3 days since I've posted, or 3 days after or before I posted, y'all. Excuse me, I'm super tired. I've been up super late yesterday. I didn't go to sleep until I didn't go to sleep till this morning, actually, at like 9:30 a.m. I know it's crazy. Don't ask me why. But yeah, y'all, I'm super excited, and I'm going to be the first one on that website when they restock. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy some of this application, and then I'm going to pop in a little bit because you guys know that I was going to be finishing up those Q&A questions from the previous video. So it's like a few more. I'm going to be answering those. But like I said, as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy this application. All right, y'all. So before hopping into the remaining Q&A questions, I wanted to point out, because I literally always forget to let y'all know, that this glove that I have on is just a UV protection glove from Melody Susie from Amazon. And now that I remember, I gotta go ahead and link it in my Amazon storefront for you guys. But you can just find it on Amazon. Just type in like UV protection gloves, and you guys will see them. And I also do use sunscreen underneath like the glove and where my fingers are, well, on my entire hand too. So where the glove aren't covering them, they're protected. I told you guys in my last video, if you guys saw the previous video, if you didn't see it, go watch it. That set was bomb. It was a pink Valentine set with two like little stiletto shaped bling nails that was like in the shape of a heart. It was pretty cute. Or a heart like, because I tried. But anyway, in that video I was saying that I saw this little like article piece or whatever talking about how the rays from our lamps can be like, you know, a little harmful, whatever. And I kind of went on my whole little rant in that video. If you want to see it, go check it out. However, yeah, just being precautious, I did go ahead and order these gloves, and I do use sunscreen under like before putting the gloves on, just to, you know, take my precautions, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in that video, and you can go check it out to see the whole rant or whatever, but everything's not good for us. Like, it is what it is. We just have to do things in moderation and be mindful. But yeah, I will put these gloves on my Amazon storefront for you guys, but I just want to point that out. That is what those were, just in case you guys are wondering, like, what is that? Or what are those? So yeah, and I only do have it on my left hand because, of course, I'm only doing my left hand. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Intermission. So I'm so forgetful. Like I told y'all, I kind of have bad memory. Like I can forget something in a second. So I just kind of paused for a second and went to my Amazon storefront, and we're looking for the gloves to add them for y'all. And I was looking and I saw these gloves, and I'm like, these can't be the ones, because they aren't the same price that it was when I bought them like a week ago. So I'm like, because sometimes prices can be different on different gloves, and I'm like, let me click and see if these are the actual gloves. Well, you know, I was going to make sure anyway they were the actual gloves for y'all, but I'm saying, like, I clicked on them and they were the actual gloves, and I just bought them like a week ago. I'm about to show y'all a screenshot. I just bought them like a week ago, and they were $9.99. Now they're $16.99, almost double the price. Yeah. So I guess people are really taking heed to this little thing, that, because, you know, it was a Shade Room post, and a lot of people are talking about it. I'll comment to my little 2 cents, and I looked at my comment the other day, and it had like, to screenshot and show y'all, like, I looked when I was screenshotting the post for y'all, but I saw my comment, and I saw that it had a ton of replies, and the people under there were agreeing with what I was saying. But anyway, y'all, I guess people are, you know, that's what they do as well, though. Like, y'all talk about that, y'all can talk about something else that's, like, you know, actually, like, really harming people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I guess a lot of people were scared by it, by them saying that it's like cancerous or whatever. And they did what I did, which was buy the gloves. And I did talk about it, like I said in my previous video, but I don't think that was enough for people to just, I don't think a lot of y'all, let me know if y'all purchased the gloves after I had told y'all about it, but I doubt if, yeah, anyway. Yeah, the gloves are now $16.99, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, honestly, I'm gonna try to find a more inexpensive option for y'all and leave the link to that as well. I'm gonna leave a link to these gloves too, but I'm gonna try to find a more inexpensive option, like the same type of, because they're all the same gloves, y'all. They just got different labels on them. That's it, like a different brand. For real, like, honestly, for the most part. But anyway, I'm gonna try to find a less inexpensive one to link in my storefront for you guys, but you guys will find these there as well. But anyway, I didn't talk up until the end of this application. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to say that here's how I'm looking with the application complete. Super cute, super smooth and clean for the most part, and I'm really getting proud of my application, like how I'm coming along. Anyway, because y'all may think like, girl, your application been good, blah, 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 all of that. But, you know, there's always room for improvement and to get better. Anyways, now, as you guys know, of course, y'all know the drill. I'm going to go in and shape and file the nails. And you guys already know what I'm going to say is that if you guys want to see a full in-depth shaping tutorial, you can check out my tutorial on my channel, and it is also linked in the description below, as well as some other core important videos like my application video, my pop-off method video, and a few other videos are down there as well. However, if you guys want to see an in-depth tutorial of shaping, because I will not be going in detail here, you can check that video out on my channel. Also too, since we're on the topic of the videos in the description below, I do have my part 1 and 2 of how to grow your YouTube channel videos down there as well. Some people are sleeping on that video. I dropped so many good gems in those videos. I know most of you may have seen it. However, if you don't know, I do have a full, very in-depth, very detailed drop-in mad gems that a lot of people, to be honest, charge for. In 2 parts of like 45-minute each videos on how to grow your YouTube channel and all the tips and tricks and stuff. So if you guys are listening to my voice right now, because I do get this question, this is my most frequently asked question, like the most frequently asked question that, you know, people DM me about and all of that kind of stuff, and that's why I put it in a whole video. And that's not why I want to tell y'all like in the first place, but I'm just saying like it's in 2 like very long videos with these gems. And if you're listening to my voice right now and you are one of those people who you know, be reaching out to me and be asking these type of questions, or you be wondering like how to grow your YouTube channel, and you're, you know, you want to start your channel, or you have one currently and you're struggling a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like I do highly recommend those 2 videos, like highly. I watched those 2 videos myself back the other day because I just was on my YouTube or whatever, and I clicked one of the videos and I forgot that it was that particular video that I dropped the gems in, and I was interested in just, you know, just listening to what I was saying. I'm like, this video's good. Like, I know when I put it out it was good, but I'm like, this is really good. Like, and I don't mean to sound cocky or anything like that. Like, I'm literally the most humble person in the world, but I'm just saying, like, I was watching those 2 videos back and I'm like, these are really good. And a lot of you guys have seen it, but I'm sure some of you may have not, so that's why I'm recommending them to you guys. For those of you who, again, are like, you have a YouTube channel and you're struggling and you have all these questions that I get in my DMs constantly, or if you want to start your channel and, you know, you just want some good information that's going to help you a ton, and I can guarantee you, if you even use 1 or 2 of the tips, your channel will flourish. But yeah, watch part 1 and 2 of those videos. I promise you will not regret it. And I appreciate those of you who've seen the video and you value it, and I saw a lot of you saying, or some of you saying, that you've started to use the tips and you've seen a difference. So I'm super glad of that, and that is the whole point in the beginning. That's the whole reason why I do this thing, y'all, is to help and inspire the next person. Anyways, I'm not gonna go ahead and keep rambling. Y'all, I gotta go to sleep. I told y'all I'm tired, but look, we're moving on into the nail art now, and I'm using Nail House's LimeWire gel polish. I love this gel polish so much. It's like a yellow, as you guys can see, it's a yellow neon, and I just love it. Yeah, you all know how sometimes some neons, or yellow neons, or neons in general, you have to put a white base for them to show really pigmented. You don't have to do that with this one at all, or any of their gels for that matter, or neon gels. But I do use 2 coats of it just because I want it to be really like bam in your face pigmented. However, you can get away with 1 coat. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in, like I said, or I'm not sure if I said it, but I'm gonna be doing a V-French on every single one of these nails. And doing this as well as watching this was just so satisfying. Like, I love the way my V-Frenches like look. They are like beautiful. Like, I want to say perfect, but they're not really perfect. But I think they're close to perfect. They look pretty good. But anyway, I actually enjoy the V-French part more than the hearts part, because y'all, we're gonna get into that heart part in a little while. But your girl, well, we'll get into that. Anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, instead of keep on rambling, I'm gonna go ahead and answer the remaining Q&A questions that I didn't get a chance to get to in the previous video. Our first one of the day is from, okay, so the first one of the day is from the name Aku. I hope I'm saying that right. The name is A space ACCOO. The question is, okay, they say these are so fun and beautiful. How do you become an affiliate? Hashtag Q&A. How to become an affiliate. So I'm only an affiliate for one brand, which is Madame Glam right now. And they reached out to me, and basically what an affiliate is, you just get like commission. Like, you're not a brand ambassador, you're just an affiliate. Yeah, you're just an affiliate and you gain commission from the sales that you get. However, like, an ambassadorship, like to be an ambassador for a brand, the only person I'm an ambassador for, as you guys all know, is Nail House. Also, yeah, I forgot, I'm sorry y'all, right now I'm also using, as you guys saw me pull out, and I use in every single one of my to create my Frenches, I have to Nail House's liner brushes in the size 25 mm and 12 mm. I use a 25 mm to draw those long lines, and I do the 12 mm to fill in those corners near the cuticle, like you guys see me doing right now, where I can't where I could get in there with the long liner brush, but it would take me longer than it would if I just went ahead with this thicker, shorter brush. Anyway, I'm only a brand ambassador for Nail House, and when I became a brand ambassador for them, Vanity, she reached out to me. And I was super excited. I remember, like, it was like yesterday. It was a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe something like that. It has to be like at least 2 years ago. She had reached out to me, and I was super excited because I've already been using, I was using the brand already for a long time, well before I even became their brand ambassador. And it was one of those things that I also manifested, which was super crazy to me, which is why I remember like it was yesterday when she had reached out to me, is because I've always wanted to be a brand ambassador for her and her brand. And it was just like, yeah, it was like the best thing ever. But it was a couple of years ago. It was like almost, I would say it's been at least 2 years. It's been at minimum 2 years. I'm sure it's probably been a little over 2 years. I can't really give y'all an exact timeline right now, but it's been a couple of years since I've been a brand ambassador for them. And back then, like, I didn't even have that many followers either, though, and that's another thing too. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of tips to have brands seek y'all out, and like if you're interested in becoming an ambassador for someone. Number one, of course, you want to make sure that you are using their products. Make sure that, you know, you show the brand that if you actually, well, first of all, the way I roll is that I don't, well, first of all, yo, I'm laughing so hard at myself right now because I'm like sleepy, and I got sleepy brain right now. But anyway, I don't recommend wanting to be a brand ambassador for anything else other than you truly love the brand and you love their products. That is why I don't work with every brand. There's so many different brands in my emails right now, big brands, smaller brands, all type of brands, and my emails and my DMs and a whole lot of things like that, and I'm not interested solely because I'm good with where I'm at right now, like as far as the brand that I work with, as well as I don't believe in just hopping on anything and being representing anyone if you don't know their products and you don't absolutely love them. Nail House, I absolutely love that brand. I've always loved their products. I love the way Vanity takes pride in her. You can always tell when someone takes pride in their brand. I love her whole aesthetic of her brand. Love the products even more, and I always back the brand. Like, I always love that brand, supported that brand, and, you know, bought from that brand. So of course it was no brainer of me coming a brand ambassador for her. And back then, I didn't even have that many followers. And actually, too, I just looked right now to make sure I had the timeline right. So apparently, I've been a brand ambassador for her for like 1.5 years. So almost 2 years. But anyway, back then, I didn't even have that many followers. I would say I surely didn't have more than 5,000. I could tell you all that for sure. I'm not even sure if I even had 2,000 followers. I'm just being honest with y'all. Or 3,000. Like, it was somewhere in between then. Like, I'm sure I didn't have that many. Like, I could look back right now and try to find like the timeline, I'm sure, because I take a lot of screenshots like of my growth and stuff, but I'm not getting into that right now. However, I said all that to say that, well, first of all, that's my first tip, is love the brand that you're trying to work for. Or maybe you don't have to. Like, it's all up to you, but it works better when you love the brand. Like, it's a smooth selling process. And Anyway, getting into my next tip, which I was just talking about right now, which was followers. Now, some brands do consider followers, but some brands don't. Apparently, Nail House didn't really care that I didn't have that many followers, whatever. But also then, and this is something I struggle with my whole like nail career, quote unquote, or nail like journey. Although I didn't have followers, I always had the views. Like I got so much, like even like back then, the algorithm have kind of changed now, especially on Instagram. However, back then I used to get so much engagement, so many views, and so much reach. Like I was getting hundreds of thousands of reaches, of reach of people like viewing my stuff. And like it even got up to like 1 million, like a million. Like people viewing like my posts, coming to my page and stuff like that. A lot of brands were reaching out, I'm sure, because I was getting, not saying that Vanity Day, I'm talking about like a lot of other brands, because I was getting a lot of reach back then, and kind of still am, but back then I used to get way more reach. Anyway, I was saying that some brands don't look at followers, but some brands do. But don't be discouraged if you don't have that many followers. I would say still go for it. And that leads me to my next tip. If you produce good work and you produce good quality content, and you use the brand's products that you're interested in working with, and you tag them in their stuff to show them that you use their products often, they can notice you. If you like stand out and you produce really, really good work and content, they can notice you. Also, sometimes some brands, they do provide like applications at certain moments in times. Like they are like recruiting and looking for a brand ambassador sometimes, and they will provide the applications for people to fill out. However, some brands don't do that, or do that often, the ones that do it. Right now, real quick intermission, I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is how the nails are looking with the 2 coats of the neon gel polish on there, and it's so cute, y'all. I love this yellow. I love this whole combo. I will wear these nails just like this. However, because we are doing Valentine nails, and I did go into this knowing that I was going to be doing some candy heart, like the combo hearts, like with the words and stuff on it. That's what we're going to be doing here. And I'll pull out some colors from Nail House, of course, some gel polishes that I'll be using. This one here is their Pepto gel polish, my favorite gel polish from them ever. And then I'll also be using, Nail House has baby blue, I believe, their pastel purple, is that one melon? The reason I'm not sure if that green one is melon or jade, but whichever one it is, I will pop it up on the screen just to be sure. I'll also be using their peachy, that orange color. Yeah, and what you guys are going to see me do is on one side, which is the left side, I'm going to have the regular color, and then that's why I did double of each color, because on the right side I'm going to add some white, and this white here is from Madam Glam. It's their perfect white. I'm going to add some white in those ones on the right side and mix them up to get a lighter pigment, because I am going to be doing the combo hearts, and you guys are going to see that on the side is going to be like a shadow of a darker color. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys look to see how I create these hearts. I feel like, well, I'll get into that in a moment. Anyway, back to the whole brand ambassador thing. To make a long story short, you want to make sure that you are using the products, make sure that you love them. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, I don't work with brands, or am not interested in working with brands whose products I don't absolutely love. You want to make sure that you are tagging these people whenever you use their products and saying what you're using, so that you can potentially get noticed. You also want to produce good quality nails as well as good quality content. So that's my advice for that. And the difference between a brand ambassador and an affiliate: a brand ambassador, you're actually an ambassador for their brand, you represent them, you get a commission for sales, and also you have like requirements of certain like posts and stuff. An affiliate, from my experience, because I'm an affiliate from Madam Glam, they don't have like certain required posts, like a certain amount of posts you have to post, as well as I just get a commission, and they don't, yeah, that's pretty much the difference between a brand ambassador and affiliate. And that's with my experience. I feel like everyone's experience is different, and maybe being affiliated for someone else they could require certain things, but I know in my experience Madam Glam doesn't require anything. I just, you know, it's like you're an affiliate, you get paid for whatever you get commission from, and if you promote, that's up to you whether you promote it or not. And yeah, basically that's what that's about. So that was a long-winded answer, but I'm sure a lot of people were curious about that topic, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay, so because I just listened to that over and there was a few things that I meant to say and I'm not like redoing it, I wanted to say that I did go back and look to see how many followers I did have at that very moment when I became a brand ambassador for Nail House. I was kind of wrong, but I was kind of around the, I did say no more than 5,000. I had 5,000 followers on Instagram. I'm not talking about YouTube. I had just started my YouTube and nobody was checking for me there. I'm talking about Nail House found me and reached out to me on Instagram. I was also following them too, and like I said, I always tag them in the products I were using from them on my stories and stuff like that. But I did have 5,000 followers. I also want to say that piggybacking off of what I was saying about, and when I say brands don't really like look, of course they look at your following, like of course they're gonna look at your following, but I'm just saying like they don't base it solely off that, because you don't have to have like a billion followers or what, like 10K followers or whatever to get noticed and be able to work with the brand. Of course, like I said, they're gonna look at how you are, like how much engagement you're getting, how much reach you're getting, like if you have an influence, because ultimately they want somebody who have some type of engagement, traction, and influence to be able to promote their stuff, so you know that people will actually buy, and people who actually put out good quality work. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you had a brand, what type of brand ambassadors you would want to look for, be that. Also, what was another thing that I missed? Oh, when I said that I manifested being a brand ambassador for Nail House, you guys know I always preach the power in the tongue, or the power of the tongue, and I literally will always say I'm going to be a brand ambassador for Nail House. Back then, like I said, and even still now, like I'm obsessed with the brand. I love the brand, I love their products, I love how Vanity takes pride in her brand. And you know, there's a difference too, and that's why I don't work with a lot of brands, because I've had some bad, like I've been in some bad relationships, like business wise. Like I've been a brand ambassador for a couple of companies that I didn't care for so much. If you know, you know, you don't, sorry, unfortunately. However, I will speak about one in particular, because there are certain requirements for when you are a brand ambassador for these brands, right? Like you have a certain amount of like post requirements, like how many posts per month you have to post, or you know, things like that. And you want to make sure the requirements of the brands you want to work with, you are okay with. Like you don't want to go into something, you know, doing something. Okay, boom. Sorry, y'all. I want to mention that you will see here, that is why I made the color on the right side lighter, like the colors lighter, because I wanted to go in with the shade. And I'm going to be going in with this liner brush right here. This, I think that's a 4mm brush from Nail House, as well as I'm going to be using the 12mm one because they're shorter, to kind of create these shadows on these hearts. Just wanted to mention that. Anyway, what I was saying was that, yeah, so these brands have certain different requirements and a whole bunch of different things that you want to make sure that it's worth. You don't want to play yourself either, though. And that's why I said you want to make sure you love the brand, because it'll make it that much easier to want to do those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I roll. I worked with a brand before and they require like six posts per month. And you know how some brands are like, you can tell when people put love into their brand, like Vanity and Nail House. You can tell when people put love into it, and they take care of their BAs, and they're not, you know, like lazy and just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care about the way what their brand stands for, what their brand look like, and how other people may portray it, and their aesthetic and stuff like that, as well as like not taking care of their brand ambassadors and just a whole lot of stuff. So you want to make sure that when you get into these brand ambassadorships or whatever, that it's worth it to you. That's my whole spiel on that there. And the last thing I'm going to say about that too is because first I'm showing you guys here that I'm going in with some grape soda from Nail House to darken up that purple a little bit, because it is kind of almost the same color as the, because it's such a light pastel color, I just went ahead and darkened it up for the shadow a little bit with grape soda from Nail House as well. Anyway, piggybacking off of, you want to make sure that it's worth it to you, because too, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, in the beginning, and even still, like, not even in the beginning, like, in general, you don't make that much money from being a brand ambassadors for people, depending, like, if you make commission, and depending on how much commission you gain from these sales, you don't make much money at all. So I just want you to know, and I'm not saying that I don't make decent money with Nail House. I'm just saying, like, in the beginning, you don't make that much money, and if you aren't, like, pushing them, or if you don't have, like, and if you don't love the brand, I love the brand, that's why I always tell y'all about it, that's why I rave about it, and that's why I will always stand behind Nail House, because I love her products, I love her and what she do, and her brand, and her aesthetic, and just everything about it. However, like I said, not any particular brand, I'm talking about in general, you won't make that much in the beginning, especially if you don't have that large of a following, when you are influencing these people to buy these products, and you're not, like, pushing it out there and getting it out to people, and people are actually using your code to buy this stuff. For a long time, a lot of people did not use my code at all. So just, like I say, you want to make sure it's worth it to you. You want to make sure you love the brand 1,000%, or it won't go as smooth selling for you. I'm just being honest. Like, with Nail House, I don't feel forced to do anything. I don't feel like, I gotta post for Nail House, I gotta talk about Nail House. I don't feel like that at all, because I absolutely love the brands. And I always have, and I always will. All right, y'all. This is the part where I went in with this black pen that I got from Amazon. It's actually a nail art pen. It comes in a pack of different colors, and I think they're pretty cool. I'm going to leave them in a link in the description below, or in my Amazon storefront for you guys. But anyway, I did go ahead and begin tracing these hearts in this black. However, I like the way it looked without the black. I don't know. I thought it was cute with the black, and I like the way it looks without it, as well as I kind of struggled a little bit with that black pen. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wanted the lines to come out really, really straight, really crisp, like that you couldn't tell that it was, like, drawn on. They did come out okay here. However, like, as I went along, and I just really didn't, I just liked the way it looked without the black lines, and I kind of was struggling a little bit. So I ended up using their red pens, this red pen right here, to go ahead and I did wipe off the black part. And y'all, I did try, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I outlined these hearts in this black, like, not even kidding, like maybe 6 times, or maybe even like 10. Yeah, I drew that black outline a lot of times before I gave up, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So anyway, I'm doing kind of like anti-Valentine inside of the hearts. These aren't anti-Valentine colors. However, I'm doing it like inside of the hearts with the Convo. So as you guys can see, I got ew and no and and next. And I have what else did I draw? I drew F love, but I didn't do like the whole, I drew an X for the U, so it wouldn't be like I was like putting the whole right there, even though I could have. I just kind of did the X so it wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying. And then what else did I draw? You guys will see all the what it says. Oh, nope. And the other one says something else, but anyway, it just says all like different little sayings, like anti-Valentine, or like, you know, in these little hearts here. And this pen is really cool because, like, I wouldn't have been able to draw these words as quickly and easily with, like, if I used a liner brush with a red polish or something. It was much easier with these pens. However, this pen did go out on me because I think I pressed it too hard. With these pens here, you have to shake them and press them down to like kind of push out the ink, and I think I pressed too hard and the ink didn't come out no more. So and one of the nails, I wiped it away because I wanted to rewrite it, and then one of them ended up looking funny because I wasn't able to rewrite it again because the pen was messed up and like correctly, like how I wanted it to look. However, yeah, y'all, I did my best with these hearts. I did my best with these words, like drawing these words or writing them. I did my very, very best, y'all. So I don't know, I could just be, because you guys know how we can be our biggest critics and, you know, hard on ourselves. And I didn't love the hearts. I'm not going to be honest. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I didn't absolutely love the hearts, but it was the best that I could do. Hey, okay? Because like I said, as always, our best is all we can do, okay? So yeah, this is how we're looking, y'all. I went ahead and I'm using this matte top coat. This one is Roro Nailed It in Coat top coat, matte top coat. Unfortunately, they're no longer in business, but I love the top coat. I wish that I could have like 10 more bottles. But anyway, here's how we're looking, y'all. They didn't come out so bad. I'm not such a big fan of the hearts, but hey, I'm sure y'all love them, and it is what it is. And we didn't get a chance to get to the rest of the Q&A questions because I talked the whole way through about the brand ambassador thing. But anyway, we'll get to them in the next one. Here are my final results. I take that back, y'all. I love the hearts because I made them and I did my best. I'm not gonna be so hard on myself. And they actually took me a super long time as well, like so long, like hours and hours, money long voice, okay? But anyway, I'm loving that neon yellow and the colors as well, all of them. But I'm especially loving that V French too, like it's gorgeous. Anyways, you guys enjoyed this video, give your girl a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your bell notifications so you're notified every single time that I drop a new video. Also, don't forget Friday, which was probably already yesterday by the time this video come out, Nail House has restocked their cover powders and has dropped Purple Rain again. And don't forget to use my code Porche at checkout for all of your Nail House orders. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.